You are now inside the Roosevelt tape. My name is Natasha Castles.
And this is B.
And we have Noelle inside the tape.
Hey, guys.
I'm happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here.
And you are on tour right now. It's been kind of busy for you, right?
Very busy.
Very busy. Now, I will say, as doing my research and kind of just listening to your music and stuff, we did have some trouble kind of sinking in all your body of work into one. I know there's been some names that we've been going through.
Yeah.
There was like was it Tyler Noelle
Yep.
before? Talk about like the transition and kind of just finding yourself as an artist.
So Tyler Noelle is my actual name. That's the one I wanted to run with. But then there was another girl who actually trademarked Tyler Noelle, and she's like almost 40.
I saw that.
Her
too.
lawyer,
I saw
her
that.
lawyer tried to like
A lawyer.
Cease and desist you?
Yeah, like they sent me something saying like you need to not use this for entertainment purposes. She's like, I had that trademark before you were even born. Like, you know, she came to me with some attitude, and I was just like, I'm trying to fight it, but it didn't work. So
I mean,
I was
Noelle.
gonna do Noelle.
Yeah, Noelle alone is unique in its own self, so it's really dope. Shout out to your album. Is it EP album?
EP.
Ego Aside. I mean, it's kind of really built like an album of work there.
Yeah.
And I really like how you really delve into the relationship topics that you deal with your ego, and you really do have to like take a moment in relationships and be like, all right, who's talking right now? Ego or
Exactly.
myself?
Glad you got that.
Talk about just the process in writing that and how personal that was to you.
So everything I write is like something that I'm going through. Like if I hear a beat and it makes me happy, or like I know it's a happy beat or a sad beat, I won't do it unless I'm in that mood.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like it'll be real, and it correlates, I think, when you listen to it. So the songs that are kind of more heartbreak or sad, or so this like actual emotions I was going through at the time. Or, you know, when you're in, like, that savage mode, you're just like, I don't give a fuck, man. Like, then that's when I would record that time.
Which mood do you relate to most of the time? Are you a savage
often,
or are we
yeah.
emotional?
Savage.
Savage.
For sure.
The smug, I love it. And so we saw that you got to perform at Rolling Loud last year. How was that?
It was cool. So I opened up with, I went out with Milano. She's a rapper. She's really dope. It was a really big crowd. But, you know, I actually got to open up once for Gucci, and it was like so many people. There was like thousands and thousands of people. So that kind of like helped me in a way. So it wasn't like my first really big performance. So yeah, it was fun.
I think it's cool, like you opening up like just for a major hip hop festival, and even Gucci himself, like just getting like, because we're multi-dimensional as humans, obviously, and as women. You know, we like the turn up and the ratchet, and then we got the emotional.
Yeah,
we're soft.
Too.
Like
yeah.
we got all these sides.
Yeah.
Speaking of your love for music, there's I Deserve, or just Deserve on your song that you sample Tanks.
Yeah.
I Deserve, maybe I Deserve.
Yeah.
Talk about the female perspective that you have in that song.
So basically, you know, I know as women, it's hard for us sometimes to like admit our faults, and sometimes admit when we're wrong, and sometimes it really just do be us tripping, and it's not them. And I don't think enough women talk about that. And I wanted to also make something to appreciate men, and like, you know, they do put up with a lot sometimes. So it's basically saying, you know, it'll be hard. Like dealing with someone like me is gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it. Like, do you think that you could actually love me, like for me, all my flaws and everything I come with? Yeah. Like
Shout out to those men.
Yeah, shout out to those men.
'Cause it gets a little crazy here. A couple hours passes by, I'll be fine. It's okay.
Different person in a couple hours. And then
time.
you're originally from Maryland, is that right?
Yes.
What part?
Harford County. I was born in D.C. I lived in Harford County. I lived in Virginia. The whole DMV, really.
Yeah.
But I went to like school and stuff in Havre Grace, Maryland. It's like a small town.
There's a lot of like really, really great R&B artists. Like you got like Brent Faiyaz and like Ari Lennox, who's at Shy Glizzy. All those people are all from that little area. Where do you feel like where you're from has played a part in like your music?
I get a lot of support from people from Maryland, and like as far as online and everything. And I do see that a lot of people, like once they realize we're from the same place, they're like, oh, she's from Maryland. I gotta turn up even more. Like I gotta.
There's a different connection.
Like I had in the Houston show, I had a lot of my friends from Maryland come out, and they drove 2.5 hours just to come, you know, to the show.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was like, you know, and they show a lot of support, a lot of love, but I don't think there's a lot of female R&B people coming out of Maryland.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Super dope. Well, I'm excited to see what your career brings in general. And now talking about being multidimensional, is there something else you'd like to delve into besides music?
Acting.
Acting, of course.
Yeah. I did like theater and stuff in school, and I loved it.
What's their ideal role?
I just want to play like some badass, like woman, Catwoman, superhero type.
I see that.
Yeah.
And now you're moving to
See
LA.
it. She sees it.
You're moving to LA too, so that's perfect now.
Yeah. So we're speaking of moving to LA like in June, July.
That's on
soon,
purpose.
To a theater near you.
Well, thank you for hanging out with us inside of the tape, Roosevelt tape, Noelle on Live 101.5.